Government came in 2018 and there has been a complete shift. It is not a question of winning elections or losing elections. Elections will happen, sometimes we will win, sometimes we will lose. But it was a change of ideology, a change of perception. Forget the ideology part also. It's a question of perception. We in the government think that very opposite to what the previous government thought. They are also right in their own way, we are right in our own way. We are not criticizing anyone. They are saying that Bengali is a dal bhat khao shite thako. We said no. We said Tripura has to become aspiration. ঠিক না, এটা আকাঙ্ক্ষা থাকতে হবে ত্রিপুরা উপরে যাওয়া, ঠিক না? Because dal bhat khao shite thako, that does not appeal or satisfy the want of the youth. Today you want to become an IAS officer, he wants to become an engineer. They are looking for the best jobs. Indians are running medical service of the UK and the IT industry of the US. In that kind of scenario, that we should say to our people in Tripura, the dal bhat khao shuke thako. No one can be shuke in dal bhat. We feel that Tripura should become a very forward-looking state. Especially the youngsters must strive harder, come into public life, come into become not only public life does not mean only you have to become a politician like me. It means that you should be working for society.
Yes.
They don't stand in elections. Everyone can't stand in elections. Only 60% can stand election from each party, not more than that. So if there are 500, 5 parties, 5 into 60, 300 people can stand, isn't it?
Exactly, sir.
So that is what, when I say that, public life, it means whatever sphere it may be. As a doctor it may be, yes, you will have a profession. A little more than a profession you have to do. You will become an engineer, you will do your profession naturally. But one more step for the society. And that's how changes are brought in every society all over the world. Isn't it? Doctors only think about doctors and getting their fees. Then so things will not move. Your aspirations will not be fulfilled. You're not serving me or you're not serving anyone. Question of serving yourself, that your aspirations must be fulfilled. Because if the country goes forward, you go forward.
True, sir.
If the country does not go forward, you cannot go forward. Isn't it? Today Tripura has gone forward, that's why you have a school like Bhavans.
Yeah, exactly.
Had Tripura been dal bhat khao and boshe thako?
No.
দরকার নেই, দরকার আছে?
No.
হ্যাঁ? পরিকর্ষের দরকার আছে? You require, a very what a prestigious school, no. It is to fulfill your aspirations. Every man, every woman in India must have their aspiration, and we are with them.
We should make them feel empowered so that they can raise their own voice.
So you should raise your voice, you
Yes.
should ask questions. I was talking to youth like you people in, senior to you, in Jaipur.
Okay.
And I told the children that you must ask questions. Maybe BJP, maybe CPI, maybe Congress. You must ask. This is the age of asking. This is the age of asking. And I even pointed out to them. Bhagavad Gita, which is the most sacred book of the Hindus,
Yes.
had Arjuna not asked any questions, they would become Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it? If Gita said you should pick up your bow and shoot your brother, then they would become Gita. So you must ask. This is the Indian thing. Ask questions. Look for solutions. Take steps, to solve problems. And then we all move forward together, whether in politics or engineering or in IAS. That's what the spirit of the nation is today, and of the state also. We find that the boys and girls are now aspiring. That is the change that we have brought.
Yes.
When we said the small little slogan we had coined during that election, Cholo Paltai, many people took it as Cholo Sarkar Paltai. It's not that. It is not that actually. Cholo Paltai had much wider meaning. Let's change the society. Let's change outlooks. Let's change the circumstances that prevail.
Means social welfare in every aspect.
The change in every aspect. Sphere that is required, especially in the educational sphere.
Yes, education, health sector, and lot of.
Education, that tendency that I was talking to you just a little bit earlier. In 75 years, you only give one IAS officer among the UR category. Why? People never aspire. Had you had to aspire, I am sure that our children are so brilliant, they would have done it. I have seen these boys and girls of Tripura. They study in Bengali medium. And they completely change the medium when they go to Delhi to study medicine. I don't think any other state children can do that. It's very difficult.
True, sir.
To study in Bengali medium up to class 12 and then go and take up medicine in Delhi college and learn the whole thing in English. At an
It's
lecture in
completely
English,
different and difficult to accept in.
they do it and they get through with flying colors. But that aspiration was not there. It was enough to become a doctor. It was enough to become an engineer. No, doctor plus something, a social responsibility. Engineer plus one more thing, that is social responsibility. That brings change. That brings change. Just a little more addition, value addition as you call it. In economics you say it is value addition.
Value addition.
You must add value add to your doctor, you must value add to your IAS officer, you must value add to your engineering, and then the things will change. And India will become a much more vibrant democracy than it is today. Anything else?
Thank you, sir. It was actually very much delighted to know it from you, sir.
सर मैं अभी अपना आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहूँगा। सर मेरा नाम पृथ्वी शाह है, मैं क्लास 12 साइंस का हूँ और भवन श्री पवित्र मंदिर स्कूल से हूँ। और सेम मैं भी आपसे कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछना चाहता हूँ सर। तो सर मेरा सबसे पहला सवाल ये है कि आने इनमें से बहुत लोग हैं जिनके पास उचित शिक्षा नहीं है, जनगणतंत्रता नहीं है, यानी कि एजुकेशन और अवेयरनेस। तो आप उन्हें कैसे मोटिवेट करेंगे ताकि वो किसी भी मैनिपुलेट ना हो किसी भी तरीके से और फेयर वोटिंग में अपना भाग ले पाए?
मैं अभी बोल रहा था ना, वोटर्स भारतवर्ष में मॉनिटर करना इजी नहीं है, और विशेष करके त्रिपुरा में। मेरा पास शिक्षा इतना ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता है साधारण वोटर के पास, लेकिन ये लोगों के पास लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस है, तो इतना इजी नहीं कि मैनिपुलेट करने के लिए। आज आईटी का युग है, अवेयरनेस थोड़ा बहुत पहले से बहुत बढ़ गया। हमारे टाइम में हम क्या करते थे, समाचार पत्र और डीडी चैनल, सोशल नेटवर्किंग कहाँ था। आज के यूथ बहुत सारे हैं ना, जागरूक है, पहले से बहुत जागरूक है और जागृत है। विशेष करके जो समस्या है समाज में वो समझते हैं आजकल। तो अवेयरनेस के लिए कोई कमी नहीं है, लेकिन अवेयरनेस और हो और अच्छा है। आप लोग हैं, मैं बोल रहा था कुछ पहले, आप लोग प्रिविलेज्ड है कि अच्छा स्कूल में जा रहा है, आप लोग भी अवेयरनेस करा सकते हैं। अब तो फिजिकल जाने की जरूरत भी नहीं है। थ्रू योर व्हाट सोशल नेटवर्क, सोशल मीडिया, you should be able to make friends of people who are not so educated like you in the villages. जो गांव में आपसे ज़्यादा कम पढ़ाई लिखा है, ये लोगों के साथ में दोस्ती करना है।
And we can spread the awareness.
उससे आपका भी क्या
नॉलेज
बढ़ेगा
exactly.
और उसका जागरूकता भी बढ़ेगा।
हाँ, सही।
हमारे टाइम में क्या करते थे हम लोग, पेन फ्रेंड करते थे, तब तो पत्थर चलते थे ना, हम लोग पेन फ्रेंड करते थे। आप लोगों को भी करना चाहिए। That I only limit myself to my big Debbarman circle should not be there. The bigger your circle, you become a bigger person.
True.
ठीक ना?
Yes.
The
We
more
genuinely
knowledge
believe in
और
this.
knowledge भी आता है।
जितना अपना
सर्कल
बढ़ाएंगे आपका क्या अनुभव भी इतना ही बढ़ेगा, आपका विद्या भी इतना ही बढ़ेगा, आपका नॉलेज भी इतना ही बढ़ेगा। सर्कल बढ़ाने आप लोग को भी यूथ के साथ रिलेट करते हैं, हमारे साथ थोड़ी रिलेट करेंगे इतना ज़्यादा, इतना आपके साथ रिलेट करते हैं यूथ लोग। ठीक ना? करना चाहिए, दोस्ती होता है। हम शहर का है, हम गांव से बात नहीं करेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता है। बिकॉज you must understand whether it is what to say, a king or a commoner, everything starts with the village. What we are today because the village था बोल के।
Exactly.
आज आप संस्कृति बोलते, जन्म कहाँ होता है संस्कृति का? विलेज में होता है, इसको हम नर्चर करके लाते हैं, हम शोकेस करते हैं उसको। अरे गाना जो हम पसंद करते हैं कहाँ से आता है? विलेज से आता है। हर एक शब्द जो हम बोल रहे हैं, जो बंगला भाषा हम बोल रहे हैं, कहाँ से आया? वो मनसा मंगल उधर से उठ क्या है, उधर से आए। गांव में पाठ करते थे आदमी लोग, मनसा देवी का पाठ करते थे, उससे ही बांग्ला भाषा का उत्पन्न हुआ। ऐसी है, हर कुछ चीज नीचे से शुरू होता है। तो हमको भी क्या करना है, उस तरफ देखना है। विशेष करके आप लोग जो पढ़ाई लिखाई कर रहे हैं अच्छे स्कूल में, आप लोग को गांव का लड़का लड़कियों के साथ दोस्ती करना चाहिए। वो आर नॉट लेस फॉर्चुनेट देन यू एंड देयर सो मच टू लर्न। तो मैं जब राजनीति में उतरा, मैं तो एक ही कारण के लिए राजनीति में हूँ, नॉट बिकॉज आई एम मिनिस्टर और समथिंग। मिनिस्टर तो मतलब 62 साल में मिला, कभी सोचा भी नहीं बीजेपी आएगा और मैं डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर बनूंगा, लेकिन करते रहा हम। कि उसमें क्या था, एक आनंद था, तो रिक्शा वाला से बात करने का एक मौका था, जैसे प्रेसिडेंट को इंडिया से बात करने का मौका है, रिक्शा वाले से बात करने का मौका है। इतना बढ़ जाता है सर। तब हम जब जाते हैं गांव में, हम रिक्शा वाले से बात करते हैं, जो पान का दुकान वाले से बात करते हैं, जब जब दिल्ली जाते हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर से भी बात करते हैं। इतना बड़ा सर्कल फ्रॉम हियर टू देयर, एंड इट इज अ वेरी वेरी व्हाट टू से fulfilling experience. It's a very very fulfilling experience in itself to know the ground realities and know the chambers of power also. दोनों दोनों इसलिए दोस्ती करना चाहिए। और जागरूकता बढ़ाने का बोल रहा है, सरकार विज्ञापन दे सकता है, 1 to 1 जो बढ़ता है वो किसी से नहीं बढ़ता है, वो आप लोग ही कोई बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। जो लोग आप लोग अच्छे स्कूल में पढ़ रहे हैं, अच्छे पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, इंजीनियर बनोगे, वो कोई डॉक्टर बनेगा, कोई IAS बनेगा, the common touch should not be lost. The common touch कभी खोना नहीं चाहिए किसी को। ये ऊंचा उठ गया, हर पक्षी भी वो ऊंचा उठता है, घोंसला लेकिन बनाता है पैर के ऊपर ही ना, ठीक है? ठीक है ना? The bird may fly very high, but in the evening it has to come back to his nest. ठीक ना? You see? कितना ऊंचा अच्छा लगता है आसमान में, पक्षी नीला आसमान में उड़ रहा है। सूरज डूबा तो वो कहाँ जाता है?
घोंसले में।
अपने घोंसले में, जो पेड़ के ऊपर होता है ना। तो हमारा भी इसी है, हम तो हमको तो वापस आना है, ठीक ना? और कुछ है?
Thank you, sir.
So now if we see about the geopolitical nature of our Tripura, so what do you think? Is it actually progressive for a small state like our Tripura as comparing to other states, that is West Bengal, Maharashtra, Gujarat? What's your opinion over this?
See, now it kind of changed completely. Earlier that progress was only made through what? If you had minerals.
Resources and
someone had iron ore, so very rich state. Someone had koila, so very rich state. Someone had oil, so very rich state. It's not that. Now we have soft skills. It's the age of soft skills, like IT, tourism, isn't it? Those are also assets now. Your border with Bangladesh. Earlier, border used to be a dangerous place. Now, borders are looked as opportunities to do business.
Yes.
Isn't it? Earlier, border was ki kaman lagao, bunduk lagao, egg lagao, shei lagao. এখন border সুরক্ষিত রাখতে হয়. You have to keep your borders safe. And plus, value addition, as I said, those are even business points also. So we have a very long border in Bangladesh, 856 kilometers. That can be used as asset, isn't it? Then we have Chittagong port, which we are accessing now. So that we can reach Southeast Asia. And we can do IT, we can do tourism, isn't it? So not that earlier ki hoto, unless we have something like iron ore, steel, or something like koila, or uranium, then you're rich state. Isn't it? Now I read a book many years back. It was written by a very famous writer, named Alvin Toffler. Many years back, when I was your age maybe, I read that book. It was known as, I think, Power Shift. The book was it's a very heavy book. Those days I read it, and he said so many years back, the power will shift from land to knowledge. আগে কি হতো যে জমিদার সেই পাওয়ারফুল, জমিদার মানে ওর জমি আছে, আমার এত খালি জমি আছে, এত ড্রোন জমি আছে, এত কিলোমিটার জমি আছে, so the powerful man. The soul people live unclaimed. Now no more, jami is not important now. Now what is important? Is knowledge. See Bill Gates, he does no jami business, he does microchip. He does the smallest thing, microchip. He's the richest man. So the power has shifted. Now from jami to knowledge. The knowledge technology, it has shifted now. It's known as power shift.
Yes, it became one of the most important thing today's generation, basically.
So you don't require natural resources to become rich. You don't require very much of iron ore and coal to become a progressive state. You can do tourism, you can do IT, you can do horticulture, you can do floriculture. There's so many things you can do.
Yes, sir.
So Tripra's got a good future, especially in tourism sector. Tripra's got a very good future. And in border trade, we can do border trading. Bangladesh, we set up a large border, and there's no mountain in between. There is no large river in between. There is a continuous border which runs through,
Yes, sir.
which is paddy fields, the paddy fields. ঠিক না, একটা নদী ছিল ছোট, ছোট উপরে নদী ছোট হয়ে গেছে. What else do you want? The potentials are there. It has to be realized. Potential need to be realized. It takes time. It takes perseverance. It takes good leadership. The things come true.
Exactly, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It was actually knowledgeable to know these things, and we are hoping for more and more better progress for our own state.
सर मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे संबंधित है वोटर्स टर्नआउट को। हमारे सर देश को आज़ाद हुए 75 ईयर्स हो चुके हैं, बट आज भी सर ऐसा देखा जाता है कि 60 to 70% लोग ही वोट करते हैं। सर हमें ऐसा क्या करना चाहिए कि अगले टाइम में 100% वोटर्स ही टर्नआउट हो और सभी अपना वोट दे?
100% होगा नहीं इधर भी कंट्री में, but we can surely put it up. क्योंकि बोलो ना पॉलिटिक्स का बदनाम करके रखा है। बहुत दिनों से ऐसा पॉलिटिक्स चल रहा है, पावर फॉर पावर सेक। पॉलिटिक्स क्या था? पावर फॉर पावर सेक। टुडे मैं बोलता हूँ पावर नाउ, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग नाउ इज पावर विद अ पर्पस। पावर विद अ पर्पस होना चाहिए ना। पावर फॉर पावर सेक बहुत हो गया है। मुझे मंत्री होने दो, कुछ मैं काम करूंगा अगले चुनाव जीतने के लिए। The vision was up to the next elections. इस 5 साल जीतूंगा, इतना करूंगा, फिर नेक्स्ट 5 साल बैठूंगा। विजन वाज कितना तक था? 5 साल।
5 years only.
पॉलिटिक्स होना चाहिए पावर फॉर पर्पस। तभी क्या होता है, क्या बोलूं, इलेक्शन वोटर लोग जो नया वोटर है ये लोग इंटरेस्ट में लगे। देयर इज अ पर्पस। नहीं तो क्या सोचते हैं जो वोट नहीं करते, मैं इतना कष्ट करके जाऊं और जिष्णु देवबर्मन जाके मंत्री बनेगा, मेरा क्या जाता है? मैं क्यों जाऊं करने में? ठीक ना? But when you and I have a common purpose, you will move.
Exactly. It's
जब
just
तुम्हारा
that
मेरा पर्पस एक होगा, तो जिष्णु देवबर्मन मंत्री बनेगा तो मेरा पर्पस भी होगा और उनका पर्पस भी होगा, तब जाओगे जरूर। राष्ट्र का पर्पस भी होगा, क्यों नहीं होगा? Everyone is responsible enough. But if you think that you will go in the rain or you stand in long queue to make me MLA, that will not do. A lot of people say, "अरे मुझे क्या जाता है कौन MLA बनता है?" But they are not realizing that if you the wrong person becomes MLA, अपना घर के सामने नाला भी साफ नहीं होगा।
True, sir, true.
ठीक ना?
Yes, sir.
वो तो मुश्किल है।
Actually, that's why purpose is actually important, so that people can have their own views over everything.
But everyone is, lives a life with a purpose.
True, sir.
A purposeless life is a useless life.
Useless.
Yes, sure.
Purposeless power is useless power. If purposeless life is a useless life, without a life without purpose is a useless life.
Exactly.
The same thing.
Actually,
Power without purpose is also useless power. This from you think of one election to another election. At most, what will you do? 5 years in the life of a nation, nothing. So, today, this is what, that's why actually, इसलिए बहुत सारे आदमी वोट नहीं देने जाते हैं। And now we have this option also election commission ने दिया है नोटा। सन्नी नोटा मारो। नोटा से क्या होता है? पॉलिटिकल पार्टी लोग सावधान हो जाता है कि हमने कैंडिडेट अच्छा नहीं दिया, इसलिए इतना नोटा पड़ा है। ठीक ना? That is what option is there also. Before earlier the voters used to say we don't have option, we have to vote for someone. But now you have got option also. Why they are not voting? I don't know. They should vote because they feel that the purpose is not right. Once they feel the purpose is right, who will not go? In Tripura, voting is very high.
free and fair, sir.
We have a very high percentage of voting in Tripura. That shows the political awareness of our people here. We may be a poor state, but political awareness is very high. Because 80%, 90%, 80% easily goes. 80% I think casting हो जाएगा उसके बाद assembly elections. People are enthusiastic.
थैंक यू सर। अगर लोग ऐसे अपने पर्पस के लिए अगर सब कुछ करते रहे तो ये पक्का हमारी डेमोक्रेसी को और मजबूत करेगा सर।
Actually.
अगर सब लोग एक पर्पस हो कि नहीं हमें पर्पस से करना है तो ये डेमोक्रेसी को
They
और
will step
और
forward.
मजबूत करेगा सर।
That is important.
Yes, sir.
Important. And for you youngsters, it is important to keep your connect with the people who are less fortunate than you are.
Yes, sir.
That is your, you can, everyone should put some input, ना?
Mm-hmm.
आपको अच्छा डेमोक्रेसी चाहिए, अच्छा इलेक्शन चाहिए, इतना एफर्ट भी अच्छा चाहिए ना.
सबके साथ बना के रखना
Exactly.
Minimum efforts cannot give you maximum results. That will be cheating. Isn't it? Minimum effort never gives maximum results. It's not possible. And जहाँ पर youth है भारतवर्ष में सब, तो youth का तो रोल बहुत ज़्यादा होना चाहिए.
So that is a youth should stand for a youth only.
Yes. And the youth who are fortunate like you to stand by people who are less fortunate than you. And the same chain should continue. Then you'll have a youthful chain, and a vibrant democracy.
Exactly. So my last question from my side, sir. We want to seek your advice towards experienced and senior voters who are out there. Like how there can be very important and motivating factors for our upcoming fresh and youth generation who are going to who are going to put their votes in upcoming electoral progress, sir.
How can elderly voters become?
They can set an example or they can be a motivating part for our upcoming fresh new voters in electoral process.
See, the elderly people in India are still guardians of the family, by the way. We don't discard our old people like they do in the West. So the advice is always heeded till now. At least till now, शुभ है, अच्छा है. भारतवर्ष में अभी हम क्या करते हैं, जो हमारे गार्जियन थे मानते हैं अभी तक. तो इस बात में तो they should be able to advise. A simple thing that without voting you cannot have democracy. If you are pro-democracy, you should be active voter. Advice. It's a very basic thing. I am not saying that the voting system is perfect. Everything has to evolve.
Yes.
Even human being is not perfect.
Exactly.
We are still evolving, isn't it? So every system evolves. So they should criticize less, encourage more, I think, elderly people.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are very cynical, as they say in English, no? Very cynical. अरे की हॉबे दिए, की हॉबे ना दिले तो किसी हॉबे ना. बात तो ये नहीं, ठीक है? दिले तो किसी हॉबे, ना दिले तो किसी हॉबे ना. Simple as that, you know? If you want a vibrant democracy, a good democracy, the elderly people must encourage youngsters to go out and vote,
Exactly.
Make your choices. You may make the wrong choice once, but you have a very long life ahead. You will always change it next time. But make a choice. Don't just stand under the tree and waste your time. Make a choice. You have a right to make a choice. The Constitution has given you a right to make a choice from the age of 18. And this is the only country, I think, in the whole world where we allow adult franchise like that. In America, women were not allowed to vote
Yes.
for a very long time. But in India, when we started democracy, though our literacy rates were very low,
Mm-hmm. Now it is
and
increasing.
women were very suppressed.
Yes, sir.
Many people in all the world said, how can India ask the women to vote when the women are not educated? And we said, no, because they are suppressed, they must be able to voice their concerns.
Yes.
We said the other way around. Why the suppressed people will not get a vote? In America, they didn't allow women to vote for a very, very long time.
Yes, sir.
And today they are the developed countries, they are developing countries. we said no. We said no, the women must vote. 75 years back, women were not so educated as you are today.
Yes, sir.
There was a lot of taboos and there was a lot of
Yes.
problems, social problems. When you study sociology, you know that.
Yeah.
Yet, in our democracy, we said no. If there's one vote for man, there's one vote for woman.
Equality should be there, sir.
We said that because we felt that the suppressed people should be allowed to make their choice.
Exactly.
So that is the way we want to put democracy forward. And elderly people must highlight these things.
Exactly.
Make a choice. It can be wrong. You will correct it later on.
Exactly, sir. Like elderly people have a lot of things to share with us, which will definitely, help we youths for upcoming voting system and all of this. Thank you, sir, for your words.
सर मेरा लास्ट सवाल आपसे ये था कि जो न्यू वोटर्स हैं, जो आने वाले न्यू वोटर्स हैं, वो लोग अनफेयर वोटिंग प्रैक्टिस से अनफेयर वोटिंग जो प्रैक्टिस होता है उसे वो न्यू वोटर्स कैसे सामना करें?
देखिए, अनफेयर होते हैं, इट इज नॉट अनट्रू, बट जितना स्केल में सोचते हैं इतना स्केल में होता नहीं है. बिकॉज वी आर वेरी लार्ज कंट्री, वेरी लार्ज कंट्री. इसलिए सरकार बदल रही है. इतना अनफेयर होता तो सरकार नहीं बदलती है. इंदिरा गांधी राजनारायण से नहीं हारता, वाजपेयी जी नहीं आता, इतना अनफेयर नहीं हो रहा इंडिया में। ये जो हमारे जैसे उम्र का आदमी लोग बोलते हैं अनफेयर है क्या इलेक्शन, ऐसा नहीं है। ग्राउंड प्रूफ सेज नो। इतना अनफेयर होता तो मैं सरकार में नहीं रहता, लाल झंडा ही उठता अभी तक त्रिपुरा में। इतना अनफेयर नहीं होता है, इसलिए डिसहार्टन हुआ, मन खराब हुआ, मेरा वोट काउंट नहीं होगा, मैं बोलते कि मेरा फायदा क्या है, ऐसा कभी नहीं सोचना है। इंडिया में देखिए कितना सरकार बदले है, कितने सर इलेक्शन कितने हैं लोग, इट बिकम सच अ बिग फाइट, नो वन इज श्योर। कोई एक पार्टी श्योर होता तो वो क्यों खर्च करता है? चेंज कितना हो रहा है, सरकारें जा रही है, सरकार आ रही है, सरकारें बदल रही है। त्रिपुरा में बदला है, भारतवर्ष में कितना और बदला है, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं देखना है कि अनफेयर, परफेक्ट तो है ही नहीं, मैंने बोला सिस्टम इज नॉट येट परफेक्ट। इन 130 करोड़ country to get a perfect system in 75 years, that's not possible, ठीक है। System will be corrected today, EVMs have come, there are some accusations about EVMs, they are also looked into. It will evolve and get to a stage where it will be minimal, where it become minimal. And मेरा वोट काउंट नहीं होगा बोलते कि फायदा क्या है, अनफेयर मीन्स होता है, ऐसा मन में कभी लाना नहीं, कि ग्राउंड रियलिटी डज नॉट से इट।
एग्जैक्टली सर,
ग्राउंड रियलिटी बोलता नहीं है। आप लोग पढ़ाई लिखाई करके रखे हैं, देखो किताब में कितना सरकार भारत उसमें है, इतना स्टेट चल के सरकारें बदले हैं, अनफेयर होता बदलता क्या, तो ऐसा नहीं है।
Really thank you sir, इतना कुछ आपसे जानकारी मिली।
actually it will surely help us, and today thank you so much for giving your
No,
valuable time sir.
हम भी सर अभी काफी एक्साइटेड है वोट देने की,
Actually we
बिना
are
किसी टेंशन
young
के।
voters, we are going to give votes in our next election.
Now a lot of people say about the voting unfairly होता है, मैं छप्पा मार देता है, but ground reality does not say it,
Exactly.
isn't it? Maybe one or two stray cases, maybe some cases yes, but it's not true. It's not true at all. Ground the history does not say it. The democratic history of India does not say it.
Exactly sir, like we should take a step and know more about this
We have
system.
found very strong. We have found very strong prime ministers losing. So we have found very popular prime ministers losing also.
Yes.
Yeah. We have found so many MPs losing the seats. They were, how they common always there, like China. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. We are a vibrant democracy. No, you deny they are false. They are false in democracy. And, but still, this is the best form.
Yes,
Because of study political science.
Yes sir.
It's better than oligarchy.
Exactly, obviously sir. It is the
It is
best
better
form in
than- It is
India.
better than aristocracy.
Obviously, no doubt.
It is better than what to say, one man rule.
Much better.
Autocracy is better than autocracy. Democracy is still the best form we have, and in India it's a very difficult task. But then we have still remained a very vibrant democracy. Pakistan and us became, independent together.
Yes,
Look at where
1947.
they are, where we are. Isn't it? We became independent together, and we are a much larger country.
Yes sir.
How many times their size? We still have democracy. We don't have military coups. We have prime ministers coming and going. We have chief ministers coming and going. We are a vibrant democracy, and with the young voters, 65% and coming up, educated like you, should make it more vibrant. Ask questions, tell people to vote. Exercise your options. But this is the option that's given to you by the constitution of the country. Why won't you use it?
Exactly.
Why won't you use it? There's no reason not to use it. This will be guaranteed to you by your own constitution, the most sacred book that is in our country. Why won't you use it? Jerry?
Actually, sir, thank you so much. It was actually knowledgeable to interact with you. Thank you so much, sir, for giving.